the Apple App Store is drowning in AI slop. People are treating the App Store like a Medium blog, spitting out app one after another, all with zero users and zero revenue. And again, we've talked about this for a long time, that the cost to develop a new app, to bring your idea to fruition, you've brought 4 apps to market, basically. Games, web-based games. I know you're working on some apps, but yours is an AI slop, but it just shows that the cost to do that, to go from idea to execution, is essentially zero. It is the cost of the tokens. And this is going to be a problem for Apple and Google, right? How are they going to...
I don't think it's a problem at all. First of all, I think it's not AA slop. I think like that to me is like forgetting that like everything starts somewhere. And so like, I think it's a lot of these apps are going to turn to be amazing, and it's just going to be like an iterative process. And the cost of building these apps is your time. Now, you could argue I may not be spending my time wisely on the weekends or at night. There's a different argument. But I think it's a great opportunity for the App Store, because if you think about like the App Store sort of fundamental risk as it stands, maybe like pre-AI, was that it was centralization of services, where like you need the App Store to be a marketplace for someone to care about the App Store. So I think actually having like new experiences is going to be awesome. And then I do think for the App Store itself, we've talked about this in the past, but like I was thinking about it this weekend as I was trying to set up an app in the App Store. It's like, why even have the App Store? Why not just have it be like a search engine, like via Siri?
Yeah.
And then in order to get indexed in there, you have to have like Apple Auth or Apple Payments. And then like, you don't think of the web, you don't think of Google as going through AI slop, right? You think of Google as going through just a bunch of websites.
Yeah.
So I feel like that could be a really cool way for Apple eventually. And then also Apple can get rid of the 30%, or I think they brought it down already a little bit.
Yeah.
And then they can become a huge ads business.
I actually think for Apple, this also represents an opportunity to go the way of every other platform. Have a authenticated, verified account that you have to pay for. If you want mass distribution in the App Store, if you want the opportunity to make this publicly available, you got to pay for the right. And if it's like you and you want to test it with 100 people, and you can cap distribution and test it before you go pay for it, I think there's that. And
you have to pay for a developer account to do it. So like they are monetizing the other side. So I don't think it's slop. I think it's awesome.